What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a sweep on the free picks yesterday, 4-0, much needed. Was super excited about it. We had our man Wheeler go under 18.5 pitching outs. That one kind of scared me a little bit, but Wheeler cashed us out. We had Michael King over 17.5 pitching outs, who cashed us. Obviously, Jimmy Butler over his points, he cashed. And then we had Kawhi Leonard over 29.5 points and rebounds, he cashed. I told you guys, Golden State versus the Clippers was the game to target. You could have took about any player you wanted in that game, and they would have went over, and you could have cashed about any prop. So, lots of green beans yesterday. Yesterday was really good. I cashed this three-man over here on Chalkboard for a double up. Curry, Harden, and Sabonis. He barely went over his original line, but he did cash his original line. Cashed us out on this slip. This slip was pretty free. I screenshotted it before the game was over, so Curry obviously scored more than 15 points, but that was green. We cashed Ant-Man and Sabonis on Prizepicks. This one was sweaty. Sabonis didn't play the fourth quarter, so if he wouldn't have cashed in the third, he would have sold us. But got a little bit lucky on Sabonis cashing there. He cashed us out. 80 or not 80. Anthony Edwards was pretty free. It was only a power play, a promo play over on Prizepicks. $20 to win 72, but that one cashed. We cashed Justin Turner and Tyler Glasnow over on Underdog. $100 to win 221 cash. Zach Gallen and Senga on Chalkboard. 75 to win 150 cash. Michael King and Zach Wheeler. This is directly from the free picks. 75 to win 173. I used a profit boost on this one, so that one was cash. Nice little $100 profit. Then we cashed Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler directly from the free picks. 75 to win 180 on Parlay play, which cashed us out. I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If you guys want a chance at free VIP, make sure you guys leave a like and comment on this video. If this video gets 250 likes, I'll pick a random comment down below to win. So let's pick our winner from yesterday. You do have to be subscribed to win, so make sure you guys are hitting that sub button. Winner is going to be for Ryan Maroney, who said, "Let's eat, son." Well, Ryan, I hope you ate yesterday, man. Hope you hit all your plays. Hope you tailed the free picks. Send me a message on Discord. Got you a free month of VIP, man, and I appreciate the love and support from every single one of you guys. If you guys do want to support us, or if you guys just want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP. Our WAP link is down in the description. You can get every single play that we post. You can join our Discord. Our Discord is absolutely free for the ones that want to join. We would love to have you guys in the Discord. You can join through either WAP, or you can join by clicking the Discord link down below. If you guys do want to get VIP, just click weekly or click monthly, whichever one you want. Then you hit join. You pay through WAP. You get every play that we post. It will be posted in our Discord. You can get a free month of VIP if you sign up for any partnered app. Now, these partnered apps include Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, Parlay Play, Better, NOVIG, and Dabble. If you sign up for any of those apps, you get free VIP 1 month. Just use our code, make a $10 deposit on any app. Send me a screenshot, and I'll get you added for every app you signed up with. That means you get a deposit match, free VIP. It doesn't get any better than that. So just send me a message, and we'll get you guys added. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into our free picks for today. So, guys, we got 4 plays for baseball. Obviously, we have no NBA. We do have the play-in tournament starting tomorrow, so you guys keep an eye out. I will have some NBA for sure coming through the play-in and playoffs. So this is like the best part of the year. This is where we can take our star players. You can play a lot of different props. Obviously, you have to keep defense in mind, but this is the time of the year where you can make some money. So, anyways. First of all, this is not financial advice by any means. I want to throw that out there. But anyways, 4 MLB plays today, and let's go ahead and jump into our first one. So first baseball pick is going to be for our man Lucas. So we are going to be taking our man Easton Lucas. I'm taking him over 14.5 pitching outs. Now, as of right now, this has been bumped to 15.5. You can get him at 14.5 on Sleeper is where I got him at. So 14.5. I took the over. Let me just fix this. So over 14.5. I'll show you guys in a minute. He has cashed in both games this season, so we don't have much data to go off of. Looking at last season, he had 11 innings pitched. He had 10 ERA, which is absolutely terrible, and then he had 7.7 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is less than a strikeout per inning. Obviously, not much data. That's in 11 innings. Looking at him for this season, he has cashed both games: 15 versus Washington, 16 outs versus Boston. They are playing against Atlanta tonight. Atlanta hasn't been terrible, but they haven't been good either, guys. Atlanta's obviously not the team I expected them to be. I'm a Braves fan, so I expected the Braves to be one of the hottest teams in the league, and right now they have not shown that. They're like 4-11 or 4-10, something like that. Not doing good, so I'm hoping the Braves can turn things around. Now, even though I want the Braves to do well, I'm hoping Lucas goes 5 innings just so he cashes me out. But you should be able to get him at 14.5 on Sleeper. I'll show you guys a free slip here in a little bit just to show you guys that I did lock him in at 14.5 if you guys do want to tell. But Easton Lucas is going to be our first play of the day over 14.5 pitching outs. More of a gut feeling than anything. Hopefully you can get him on parlay play right now at 14.5. So he is 15.5. Pitch count the last 2 games been 74 and 82. I don't think he's going 6 innings. That's my personal preference. If you can't get him at 14.5, I would take the under 15.5 before I took over 15.5. That's my opinion. So you can play both sides of this if you think he's just going to go 15 on the dot. I think he's going 15 on the dot. Personal opinion. So I locked him in at 14.5. It looks like most apps probably don't have Lucas at 14.5 anymore, unfortunately. Maybe Sleeper does. But it does look like he is at 15.5. So 15.5 on Prizepicks is a demon to go over. I wouldn't take that. Obviously, he could. He could start the 6th inning and pitch that one out and get pulled. Who knows? Depends on pitch count. He's not getting a ton of pitches. 80 and 74 really is not a lot of pitches. Versus Atlanta, 75-ish pitches finishing the 5th inning. It's just tough, man. I just don't see it happening. I don't see him coming back and going 6 innings with under 90 pitches. So that's my opinion. But anyways, Lucas over 14.5 is our first pick of the day, and under 15.5 if you guys want to lock him in there. So that's pick number 1. Jumping into our second MLB play. It's going to be for our man Grant Holmes. So if you take Holmes, there is 2 Holmes on this slate. There's Clay Holmes and there's Grant Holmes. I'm taking Grant Holmes under 15.5 pitching outs. So let's take a look at this. Under 15.5 outs. He's cashed it in 5 straight games. Last season, he had 7 games pitched on here, or 7 starts on here. He cashed this in 6 of his 7, which is 86% hit rate, 14.4 innings pitched on average per game. He had that one game versus the Giants where he did pitch a full 7 innings. Looking at his pitch count, he averaged 75 pitches across last season. Looking at it for this season so far, he's cashed both games. He's only pitched 4 innings in both games. Now, these were 2 offensively good teams, Philly and the Dodgers. Philly is hit or miss. Some games they're killer, and then other games they're terrible. But right now, Philly is a pretty good team, one of the better teams. And he only pitched 4 innings versus Philly and the Dodgers. Now, playing against Toronto, the Blue Jays are another good team that their record doesn't really give them credit. They're like 8-7, but they're very good offensively. I like the Blue Jays in terms of what team they have. Now, obviously, I'm a Braves fan, so obviously I hope the Braves win. But I do think that Grant Holmes is going to have a little bit of trouble tonight versus Toronto. So I'm taking Grant Holmes under 15.5. It looks like he is plus money, so plus 102 odds here if you take him. It's minus 119 to go over 15.5. If you look at his first 2 games, he pitched 89 and he pitched 104 pitches. So this is why that line is he's favored to go over slightly. It's because they gave him 100 pitches his last game versus Philly. But that was 4 innings too. So he was getting lit up, and still they gave 104 pitches. So we'll see what happens tonight. Maybe I'm making a mistake taking Holmes under, but I do like the under 15.5. I don't think he's going to go 6 innings. I think they're going to give him 5. He went 4 the first 2 with that pitch count. If you give him another inning against another good offensive team, and that offensive team is playing at home, I think he's going to struggle. So looking at Grant Holmes, you can see here. So I'm just showing you the data. Looking at him, he has a 3.56 ERA last season with 68 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is well over a strikeout per inning pitcher. Look at him versus Toronto. 40 ERA. Now, I know you can't see the head-to-head data here, but a 40 ERA. So this just shows the starts, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, 40 ERA, 0.2 innings pitched versus Toronto, 0. And I don't know exactly how accurate this is. I need to find another platform to use for baseball just to compare, just to make sure the data is the same. But as of right now, versus Toronto, he had a tough time. So anyways, regardless, I've taken Grant Holmes under already. I've already got him locked in. You get plus money on FanDuel, plus money on Caesar, lots of apps. I know a lot of apps were offering like a 1.8x payout for Grant Holmes. So let's check him out over here. So Grant Holmes, under 15.5. Yeah, you got a 1.9x on Parlay Play right now to go under this. So if you guys don't have Parlay Play, first of all, Highly recommend everybody sign up for Parlay Play. Parlay Play is the best pick'em app right now, in my opinion. I play on every single pick'em app. I have a code on every single pick'em app except Prizepicks. I'm telling you guys, if I was going to pick one app to tell you guys to sign up for, it would be Parlay Play. Parlay Play has the best promos. They have some of the best alt lines. Their payouts are better than majority of apps. Them and Chalkboard, and I mean Sleeper's good too. There's some good apps to choose from, but me personally, if I had to pick one, it would be Parlay Play. Highly recommend everybody at least have this app and sign up for it. Use code Fantasy Aces if you haven't. Get yourself a free month of VIP. Check the app out. Tons of promos on the board already, which you guys can see. And yeah, Grant Holmes is going to be our second pick of the day. So let's check him out over here on Prizepicks. I would be surprised if they even had this on here, to be honest with you. Why do they have to make it so difficult, bro? Why can't I just like filter no goblins and stuff? Even though it's probably a goblin. So under 15.5, you got a regular payout. So I mean, it's not even worth taking on Prizepicks. It's a 1.8x. This is a 1.8x. I know on Sleeper or Chalkboard. I mean, so you can get a better value on Chalkboard. You can get better value on Parlay Play by a lot. A 1.9x is crazy good value. So if you want to lock in this play, you can. If you want to fade it, guys, he's favored to go over. If the payout's less, more. I mean, if the payout is higher to go under, he's going to be favored to go over. The books right now expect Grant Holmes to pitch 16 outs. So if you want to play the over or if you want to fade this play, you can. I just don't think he goes 6 innings. So I think if 5 innings is the max he's going versus Toronto. So I did lock this in. But anyways, that's pick number 3 or pick number 2. Jumping into our third play of the day, we're going to be taking our man Brad Lord. This prop did get bumped on Prizepicks. I got him over 2.5 strikeouts. If you want to take him at 3, which a lot of his lines are, if you want to take him at 3, you can. He is 3 on Prizepicks, which just adds push potential. I'm taking him over 2.5. That way, if he gets 3 on the dot, I still cash for regular payout. But anyways, only one game to look at in terms of outlier. And one game this season, he had 4 strikeouts versus the Dodgers. Now, obviously, he plays for Washington. They're playing against the Pirates today. The Pirates are not horrible. They're not great. Same way Washington, this could be a pretty good game. I kind of lean Washington to win. Well, actually, I lied about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Paul Skeens is pitching for Pittsburgh. But anyways, yeah, looking at Paul Skeens and 196 ERA. Dude's good. Dude's a good pitcher. But looking at Brad Lord, there's nothing, no stats to look at for last season or this season. No head-to-head data versus the Pirates, so I don't have much to go off of unless you just know who the pitcher is. He pitched 55 pitches his first starts versus the Dodgers, and yeah, I expect him to get at least 3 Ks tonight. 3 Ks is not that hard. If he pitches 3 innings, he should be able to get at least 1 K per inning, hopefully, unless he just gets a bunch of pop outs or a bunch of ground outs. If you look at innings pitched, he pitched 3 versus the Dodgers, 55 pitches. If he pitches at least 1 strikeout per inning, if he gets lucky and gets us a couple in an inning, we're good to go. But I'm taking a chance on this one. Brad Lord over 2.5 strikeouts if you guys want to lock him in. So let's pull this up over here on Parlay Play. Brad Lord, so you can get over 2.5 on Parlay Play for a 1.49x, which is 1.5x, whatever. If you play these two together, you got a 2.8x, which is pretty much a triple up on your money. Pull them up over here on Prizepicks 3, so you can get him at 3 if you want to take the bump, and it's just going to add push potential. Him getting 4 is going to be tough unless they give him a longer pitch or higher pitch count today. We'll see what happens. But Brad Lord 2.5, he should be green, should be okay for us as our third pick of the day. So jumping into our final play of the day for baseball, I do have a lot of plays that I like today. By the way, there's a lot of games, a decent slate in my opinion for player props, and I will have a lot more VIP obviously if you guys do want to get those. But last play of the day is going to be for our man Skubal. So I like Skubal over strikeouts as well. Now his original line is 7.5. I'm buying this down to 5.5. So 5.5, you can see he's cashed 9 of his last 10 games. He has cashed this in 18 of his last 20. On the 2024 season, he cashed it 91% of games, which is 31 of 34 games, averaged 7K all last season. Looking at 2025 season, he's cashed it 2 of his 3. He's averaging 5 Ks per game so far this season, but he does have one game where he only had 2 Ks, which is obviously a really low strikeout game for Skubal especially. Look at his last 2. He had 8 versus Seattle, and he had 6 versus the Yankees. They are playing against Milwaukee, playing against the Brewers. I think the Brewers are going to do some swinging tonight. Well, obviously, that was pretty much a dumb statement to even say. Obviously, they're going to swing the bat some tonight. But anyways, I think they're going to strike out some tonight. Looking at Skubal for the 2024 season, he had an 18-4 record. Dude is one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitcher in the league right now. He's definitely top 5 best pitchers. 18-4. Earned runs per 9, a 2.39 ERA, 192 innings pitches. I like Scuball. I'm a huge Scuball fan. I play Scuball all the time. Really good pitcher in my opinion. Strikeouts per 9, he averaged 10.69 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is well over 1 strikeout per inning. So if you look at him, if he pitches at least 5 innings, he should get at least 5 Ks. At least. If he pitches 6, he should get 6. He's favored to go over 6 innings. He's favored to start the 7th inning, or he was, and the odds have changed. But I could see him going 7 or starting the 7th versus the Brewers. Looking at him versus the Brewers last season, he had a 1-0. He went 1-0, 1 win versus the Brewers, no losses. 1.35 ERA, which is even better. He had 13.5 strikeouts in the 6.2 innings pitched. So almost 2 Ks or over 2 strikeouts per inning on average versus the Brewers last season. Now, you can look at head-to-head. He had 10 Ks that one game. Dude pitched 6.2 innings, so he killed it. He should have another good game tonight, in my opinion. 5.5 Ks is low. His line is set at 7.5 for a reason, so they're expecting him to go close to 8. One thing that I did see on here, if you go to promos, they did have Scuball strikeouts as a boost. So you can get it for like a 1.2x on Prizepicks. You can get a 1.4x almost on Parlay Play. Another play I like, a boosted play on Parlay Play. Play up to $250 on their boost. That's why I like them. These aren't boosts where you can only play like $50 or $25. You can play up to $250 on these plays, and a lot of them are really good. They have really good promos most of the time. So Scuball over 5.5 Ks for 1.36x. Let's check him out over here on Prizepicks. Make sure he still is on the board. Yeah, it's a green goblin. It's going to be a goblin over here on Prizepicks. So it is there if you want to take it. I recommend taking it for the boost on Parlay Play. But those are our 4 plays, guys. So we got Grant Holmes under 15.5 pitching out. Obviously, we got Easton Lucas over 14.5 pitching outs. He might be 15.5 on some apps. If you want to take the under and risk it, you can. I think he's going 5 innings, though, so I locked in the over. I will pull up a free slip just to show you guys that slip that I did lock in, so you guys know I'm not BSing on getting the line. So Holmes, under 15.5. Lucas, over 14.5. 2.53x, $75 wins 190. Locked in on sleeper already. Hopefully it cashes us out if you guys do want to tell that slip. Then for the other 2 plays, we had Brad Lord 2.5 Ks, Tarek Scuball 5.5 Ks. You can lock them in together as well for over a double up. We'll see what the payout is on that. So 2.03x. So it will be a double up. I really like this slip personally, and I've got actually already locked it in too if you guys do want to tell that. But anyways, those are our 4 plays. Make sure you guys lock them in if you like them. Fade them if you don't. Link to everything is down in the description. We would love to have you guys a part of the community. If you guys have any questions about anything, you message in Discord and we'll answer it if we can. I don't sit in Discord 24/7. Obviously, I have a life too. I will be doing my thing throughout the day. I'm going to post plays as I can. They're not all posted at the exact same time. As the day goes on, I will post slips. So you do kind of have to keep Discord open or put notifications on or anything like that. But anyways, guys, would love to have you in there. We do giveaways. We're going to be doing some giveaways soon. We're going to have pick wars coming up pretty soon. So make sure you guys join for that. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope you catch everything. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video.